Hey Aaron, this is Lars, and I live in Switzerland, and today I need help with my hard flips. Yeah, I know the guy who did Alexander Radmacher. The guy did the old school kickflip to fakie, and yeah, I just need help with my hard flips. I can do front side shove it and kickflip. I just can't do the hard flip.
Great, man. So thanks a lot for sending your video. I really appreciate it. Cool, so your front side shove it looks okay. Definitely could work a little bit more on that. Your kickflip, the flick looked like you were almost flicking down, but you still landed it. So I'm going to give that one to you. Front side 180 good, back side 180 good. And then these ledge tricks all pretty good. So the one thing about the kickflip, I wish I could have seen another few kickflips just to see how you're flicking it on the other attempts, or if you're flicking it all the same, because that could give you some troubles.
Okay, so this is my stance right here. Like this.
Cool, so right away with seeing your stance, I can tell you're going to have a hard time getting your front foot out of the way.
Try doing the thing, so with one foot like this. It works, but then when I try with 2 feet, it doesn't. So I'll show you my attempts now.
Yeah, like I said, it makes a lot of sense that with 2 feet it doesn't work, but the one foot is totally fine. What I really suggest on the hard flip is to keep your front foot extremely straight. So it's just like your toe is pointing straight off the nose. Not in the kickflip position, but it's actually a lot more straight for the hard flip. Cool, yeah, so that's basically the thing that you're doing wrong. You just got to get that front foot more straight so that you can then get your front foot out of the way of the board while still being able to flick it so it does that kickflip rotation. Again, the hard flip is one of those really weird tricks because it turns in the direction your foot is flicking, which is why it's a bit harder than some of the other tricks. Before you get into the hard flip, I would really have your varial flips down and some of the other more advanced tricks. Probably even a front side flip would be good to learn, and a 360 flip. I don't know about all of those exactly, but definitely a lot of those are much easier than the hard flip, which is mostly just for that factor of getting that front foot out of the way. Cool, so take a look at my foot position here before I pop the board so you can see my front foot and how straight it is. Check that out right there. So you see also how close my feet are together. So I pop the board almost straight up and vertical, and then I just flick my toe just slightly off of the edge. And again, having my front foot super straight is very important so that I can get that flick and still get my front foot out of the way and then moved back over the board in time to catch it in the air, stop the rotation, put my feet down, and then land and roll away. So yeah, I think that if you put your foot straight, that will really help you. But again, learning some of those other tricks like varial kick flip, 360 flip, I think the frontside flip will be good to learn as well before you get into the hard flip. Although it is a really sick trick, so I can see why it's so tempting for you to learn it right now. Great, so for any of you guys learning to master the basics of skateboarding, get Skateboarding Made Simple. Do not wait, it is incredible, it will help you. For those of you who are on more advanced tricks, I am going to be making a new volume for some of the more advanced tricks like the hard flip, frontside flip, 360 flip, etc. So that'll be out within the next couple months, I hope.